Hello everyone. I'm in a place where there's barely any signal. When I say barely any signal, I mean that there has been zero availability of any connectivity online. Not even basic network to call from a phone. I've been trying to connect via Wi-Fi and all of that, but for whatever strange reason, it hasn't happened. And because I was trying to connect post 9:30, 10 p.m., there was no one I was able to really ask for help. And obviously that sort of forced me to do a bit of just unwinding and etc. And one of the things I realized was that while doing nothing, I found two of the most profound answers that I had been looking for. And what I realized was that my days were just asking for some time of non-stimulated allowing. I generally call this my me time, and I'm very possessive about it. But the last couple of days, I have not been able to give myself that me time, and this has been such a revolutionary thing for me that here's what I want you to do for today's practice. I want you to force yourself for 2 hours on any day of the week, right before going to bed. Make sure that you do nothing. So no gadgets, no notebooks, no craft, no food, no tea making, no fidgeting with anything. Just sit with yourself. No walking. Literally, just be in a room. Could be your study, could be your bedroom. Or if that's not possible, just any space where you're going to be able to spend time by yourself. And when I say no walking, what I mean is no external stimulus should be around you when you're walking. Use this time to internalize a little more. And I think in my case, the universe sort of forced me to be in this situation where all I could do after getting slightly frustrated was surrender and then listen. And that's what happens in all of these situations. When we're doing constantly, we sometimes underestimate what can come to us when we are just being instead of doing. So my hope and prayer for you today is that you find time to just be in those moments, in those 2 hours of downtime, in those 2 hours of complete solitude and communion just with yourself. And you'll find that there's a profound sense of peace which will just reveal itself to you. And the nature of this peace is very different and it's very beautiful because it removes us from the hyper stimulation of the world that we currently are in. We function better when we function from a space of inner connection rather than the connectedness of the world. And please don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to undervalue the connectedness. From the core of my being, I'm extremely grateful for it. It's how you and I are connecting today. But it has a lot to do with allowing for that inner connection to happen more and more, to facilitate that inner communion so that your joy and your happiness and your sincerity and your sense of purpose and your peace of mind can be returned to you and make you whole. This 2 hours of downtime are here to make you whole. And I hope that you're able to miraculously find them, because this has been the greatest gift of the universe to me in recent times. And I hope that you get to experience the grandness and the enormity and the beauty of this experience for yourself. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.